Nessa.com alongside Andre Katorian here with breaking news outside of T-Mobile Arena. Just hours before the doors are scheduled to open here for UFC 213, we received kind of devastating news that Amanda Nunes can no longer fight in the main event.
Yeah, she was ill, undisclosed reasons.
Not really sure what happened.
Don't know what happened, but what we do know is that Nunes and Shevchenko too will not be happy.
This is devastating news, not only for the UFC, who must be scrambling right now, UFC fans, and of course Shevchenko. I feel really bad for her. She looked really forward. She was looking forward to redemption. You could kind of see that throughout the week.
Yeah, I mean, all the training that goes into these fights, you know, she's pumped up about coming out here trying to win the belt, and all that training is just it's done. She can't do anything about it. She's devastated, according to tweets we've been seeing on ESPN and MMA Fighting. She's obviously not happy about it, but you know what? And for the UFC, Rachel, we're in Vegas right now. Imagine you're throwing a big bachelorette party. You have all your friends. You're really excited about it. You know, it's a day you've been looking for. It's a day you've been waiting for, and all of a sudden, your closest friends start backing off because they're sick. How would you feel about that? You'd not be happy.
It's kind of the equivalent of calling off the wedding, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a card that has changed so much since this was first announced.
Yeah, you know, you had Cody Garbrandt and TJ Dillashaw. They were going to fight for the men's bantamweight title. That got scrapped. And now you have this women's bantamweight title. That's scrapped. And yeah, the main event now is an interim belt for UFC 213, which is supposed to be the headline event for the UFC in the entire year, International Fight Week. And they got an interim title fight as the headliner, which, you know, again, it's like you having your bachelorette party and only your number 3 and number 4 best friends showing up. Your top 2 aren't there. You know, you wouldn't be happy about that. And you know, you got the.
Can we just say I'm not getting married, by the way?
You are not getting married, no. But I hope that doesn't happen at your bachelorette party
Me
either.
too.
You go to Atlantic City or New Jersey or wherever you're gonna. Where would you want your bachelorette party to be?
Well, we're Vegas, obviously.
Okay,
This is pretty cool around here. I mean, except for this news, of course. But we've been having a great week up until this point. Now, for the UFC, I mean, kind of the saving grace of this whole week was the fight last night.
Yeah.
And a UFC newcomer, no less.
Yeah, we had a pretty subpar card yesterday in the tough 25 finale, you know, and the fights weren't all that exciting, and all of a sudden Justin Gaethje comes out of nowhere. Nobody's heard of this guy, and this UFC debut comes out against Michael Johnson, puts on the show, fight of the year potential. A no-name guy like Justin Gaethje might be the saving grace of International Fight Week. Who would have thought that? That's unbelievable.
Hey, kind of the cool news that's coming out of today. I mean, of course, things are still developing, but Yana Jacek, she got on Instagram. She posted a video. She said, "Hey UFC, hey Dana White, I'm in shape. I'm ready to go. Put me in there in place of Nunes." And Dana White posted an Instagram, and he was very thankful. He said, "Joanna, you're incredible. You're badass. You're an honor to have in the UFC." Basically, I mean, that's pretty cool of this girl.
Yeah, she's the strawweight champion, undefeated. It would have been so cool to see her. It might still happen. Who knows? I mean, Dana White did not say no in that Instagram post. So yeah, she offered to fight Shevchenko on short notice. A few hours later, that would be amazing to see that happen. But I don't think it will. Just the weight disparity, you know, her having to move up to 135 to do the fight. And imagine she does and wins the fight, and she'll be the second 2-division champion in UFC history after Conor McGregor. So I wish it happens. I don't think it will, but either way, that is a big move, big ask for her, and you know, it shows how tough she is, and she's probably the big. I mean, with Conor McGregor pursuing this Floyd Mayweather fight right now, and Ronda Rousey out of the game, you know, she might be the biggest name in the UFC right now. I mean, she really might be.
Well, up until this point, this week was kind of lacking the drama that last year had. I know you were there last year when John Jones, of course, failed the drug test, but we got it today, this morning.
Yeah, with the, you know, and it stinks for the UFC. Again, last year you had the John Jones, you know, he was got caught for steroids and whatever, so they had to cancel that fight. And, you know, this year you have the Amanda Nunes, the back-to-back years on International Fight Week, UFC getting a, you know, crappy news, I guess.
You said it earlier, the card is cursed, it seems.
Seems like the weekend's cursed.
But regardless, we'll still be here tonight, so make sure you keep it on Nessa.com for all your UFC news.